majority have no fucking idea what it's like to actually walk with God. Okay, I'm going to educate you guys right now. I got the Bible right here, and I have it open to Galatians, and I'm going to read you a verse from chapter 5, verse 16. This I say then, walk in the Spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. Okay, I'm going to say it again. This I say then, walk in the Spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. Okay, the majority out here are fulfilling the lust of the flesh. They're engaging in the drinking, in the drugs, in the porn, in the junk food, in the tobacco, and all the instant gratification. I mean, you have to understand, all of that is conditioning you to live in the physical. Okay, I need this thing, I need this junk food, I need this pornography, I need this alcohol, I need this drug now, I need it now. And your body is being fed those chemicals, and you're living for that. Okay, you're not living for the Spirit, because your spirit is being drained. Your spirit is being weakened. Every time that you engage in those things, and I'm going to tell you this because I know, because I engaged in those things. I engaged in all those things. Okay, but you have to understand, the more attention that you give those things, the less that you're tapping into to God, to Spirit, to infinite intelligence. Okay, so as you start to remove those things, because you know it's not going to give you the results that you want. You know it's not going to give you the life that you want. It's not going to give you the discipline, the mental clarity that you want. It's not going to give you the actual feelings internally of fulfillment and wholeness long term. Okay, it may stimulate you momentarily, and you may be lifted in that moment and enjoying that high and think that everything's fine, but you are just pushing that pain on and prolonging it, and it's actually just only going to get worse. Okay, you have to start to remove these things. These things are harming you at a level that you can't even comprehend. People don't even understand. I'm telling you, it's severing your connection with God. It's severing your connection with your higher self, the one that He created you to be. Okay, no one understands what it's actually like to walk with God because everyone's engaging in all the bullshit. Okay, that means you have to remove the stimulation. You have to remove the vices. You have to instill discipline. You actually have to be present. And in order to be present, you have to be proud of your presence. And it starts with your daily habits. It starts with you following through on what you say that you're going to do. Okay, it's very simple. If you could do these daily habits that I teach every single day, you'll start to elevate, and you'll start to actually align with your higher self. You'll align with God. You'll align with the version of you that He created you to be, because that's who you actually are. It's already within you. And the more that you elevate your spirit, the more that you raise your awareness from within, the more that you actually become aware of this version of you. And the more that naturally you start to actually step into it. Okay, I'm telling you, this is a natural process. As you remove the lower self, as you remove the temptations, the lust of the flesh, the vices, the ego, all those things, as you remove that, you will start to become aware of this other self, this higher self, this version of you that already exists within you, that He created you to be. You at your highest potential. The vision starts to get clear to you. Okay, but you're going to have to go through that process. I went through that process of removing those things, and it was tough. It was painful. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. I'm not going to tell you it's very seamless. Okay, you're going to have to go through it, and you're going to have to go through that adversity and go through that fire. But I'm telling you right now, when you join me and you join the community and you start getting around people that are at that frequency, that have removed these things from their life, it gets a lot easier because you're seeing the 4-minute mile. I'm walking you through it. Like, hey, you're going through this, you're feeling like this with the drinking or with the drugs or with the porn or with the junk food, or whatever it may be. I'm going to help guide you and give you that guidance. And it's going to change everything for you, because you're actually going to have a clear understanding of the next steps. Okay, but if you're going at it blind, you're just going to be subject to, you know, what Tom's doing next door, or what your buddy down the street is, or your friend from high school is doing, you know, and you're not going to actually elevate. You're going to conform to those levels because that's all that's around you. So you need to get around people that are at this level. So I'm inviting you to join us in the Higher Self community. Click the link in the description and start actually becoming the version of you that he created you to be. It's very simple. The hard part is actually the application and going through it and removing those layers of yourself. It's going to be purged from you. And that is not a glorious process. It sucks. But that's the very thing that has to happen in order for your old self to die off, and in order for you to step in to your higher self. Like, that is, it's like, if I could sum up life in one video, it would be this. Because we've all been conditioned from a very young age, before we were even consciously aware, to engage in these things that have been passed down. And we have to remove that part of ourselves in order for us to ascend and actually align with who we were created to be. And hopefully down the line, we can actually start to instill these types of behaviors, you know, in my children and the future generations, that, hey, this is the healthy way to live. Okay, if you never grew up eating junk food, you would think that you would think that it's ridiculous, because it's not going to get you the results that you want. It's that simple. But someone at a high level of awareness has to tell you that. Like, hey, you know what? This is instantly pleasurable, but it's going to sacrifice the results that you want. So can we please wake up and start actually stepping in and going through the fire and facing that adversity, because that's the very thing that's going to cause us to grow and evolve and actually become who we were created to be.